What I'm going to make for my dish a little later for the potluck is a fresh ham, and I'm going to stuff it with a delicious bread stuffing that's kind of inspired from one of my trips to Tuscany. It's going to be fresh Tuscan bread, kind of ripped apart and soaked in milk, and with olives and raisins and pine nuts and fresh spinach and herbs and Parmesan. I'm going to stuff that inside the ham. I'm going to roast it over this cool fireplace, right? And then add a little bit of ham stock to it and let it cook really, really slow for about 3 hours until it falls apart. And I'm going to serve it with some creamy polenta. It's going to be really beautiful. All right, so I've got the ham, and what I've done is basically taken the bone out of the middle of it. And what I have is a really kind of cool canvas to stuff some good flavors in. Right? So I've got this right here. I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper at the beginning. Right? A little bit of kosher salt on the inside. Some fresh cracked pepper. Take a knife. And I'm going to score the ham like that, right? Some big X's, right? Almost like some flavor grooves. Now my ham is ready to go, right? So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the stuffing. So I've got this big loaf of Tuscan bread. You can use anything you want, right? And I'm going to break it apart in pieces. I'm going to soak it in milk, right? So rip this apart, big fat pieces. Milk goes in. Let that soak, all right, for about maybe 20 minutes or so. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do, right, I'm gonna chop up a lot of these great ingredients that's gonna go inside the stuffing itself. Fresh spinach, and basically I'm gonna take everything onto a cutting board and just give it a rough chop. All right, spinach into the bowl. I'm gonna take some mixed olives, green and black pitted, right? And just give these a quick chop. Olives in a bowl, like that. Okay, some pine nuts. I'm just going to use these as is. Throw those in. Raisins. I've got some golden raisins here. You can use whatever you want. Like that. Some garlic. Probably 3 cloves of garlic. Okay, minced garlic in the bowl, like that. Soup. Fresh grated Parmesan. A little bit of olive oil. I'm not really sure. It's always an eyeball kind of thing, you know. And done. It's good. Like that. All right, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. You always want to season it. Pepper. All right, now what I'm going to do is take the bread and just squeeze it. Squeeze the milk back out of it. You've got this really rich, nice soft bread. I'm going to give it a good stir. All right, stir everything together. It smells fantastic. There's some beautiful stuffing. Isn't that great? All right. Make a little pocket. And you almost put the stuffing, right, in a nice row, almost replacing the bone itself. Just kind of flap it over, just like that. And this thing will feed about 20 people. Tie it together, so it'll hold its shape. All right, so ham's ready to go, right? Now I'm gonna take some fresh herbs, right, and make a quick little herb marinade. Okay, so I'm gonna chop the herbs up, right? And just a bunch of mixed stuff. We got basil and parsley and fresh thyme, some sage, and whatever you got floating around. Herbs in a bowl. Olive oil. The juice of half a lemon. Give it a little squeeze. I'm gonna season the outside of the ham. All right, salt, fresh cracked pepper, our herbs, right? A nice little slather right on top. All right, that's beautiful. Just drop it right on that. All right, I'm gonna let it sear really well on the bottom. I'm gonna just let it cook nice and slow right on top of the fire. Hey everybody. Hey.